Greetings and salutations, and welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. And we're going to go for this manpower recovery mission, because I don't see any reason to start any more wars until we can invade France. And hopefully in the meantime, Spain will break free from them. I'm gonna develop like crazy. So we're just wasting too many points. Okay, now that all this stuff has been added, converted, let's make sure it's all been added into our trade company. Clergy wants a little bit more land, and now we have the South African charter. We have 90% of the trade power there. Nice. Okay, clergy wants something. What are we going to give our clergy? Well, we can give them something that we just recently conquered. This has to go to our burghers because it's a estuary. But we could give this to our clergy. Okay, so we finished that one. And I think we're just going to violate the Treaty of Tordesillas. We should push our way up and get this, and we should take this one as well. I mean, it'll upset Portugal, and it'll upset the Pope. But, you know, doesn't quite matter. Okay, there's our extra merchant. Stick them there. That'll be a nice chain feeding into the English Channel. Guess even more income. Okay, to 536. Well, that's somebody that needs to be named after one of our subscribers. Let's see, so let's see where we left off. Okay, where's our list of rulers? Okay, let's do it until. So we had names to be Jake, and then we had James's. Okay, we already had an Alex, we had a Florian. This is in inverse order, yeah. Okay, so we had a Daniel. So next one is Dave. You are Dave the Great. Okay, hopefully he lives a long time because, you know, she's really young. There's a long time and lots could go wrong. Portugal's starting to colonize in here again. So we could beat them up over that and force them to concede that region to us, which might change that? I don't know. Okay, we don't have any rebel problems, really. We've got a little bit of unrest while we're overextended and converting a few things, but I mean, no serious rebel problems. So I think I'm going to leave our legitimacy low. Actually, I could just march him over there, can't I? Yeah. I'll check to see if any of our other subjects are disloyal. We could develop in our subjects to make them more loyal to us. That might be a good way of disposing of excess points. Okay, 1,000 ducats. We get 375, 500, 500, 875. Yeah, lots of good places up here. 1250 down here. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this little strip. Okay, I think once we get this Tengri, we'll do that. Tengri province converted, we'll just let the Tengri zealots organization tick down before we convert the last one. So I think there's one more that we need to convert. Or leave them be. Oh, was that all of them? No, there's one more. Oh, that's Paris. Okay, so the Tengri will naturally tick down. Let's get some cash. Okay. Yeah, that is still ticking down. We can get this. Do we want to develop? Actually, I think what we should do is go to them and find where they have some centers of trade like this one. Just develop that. Then tech. Theirs is going to be negative for quite some time as well. Interesting that we actually have like 5% of each of the East African and the West African, just controlling those. Oh, it's because of these islands, isn't it? Yeah, they're still really low development though, so it's still kind of surprising. Okay, let's get that, 1250. And we'll save up for this one. Yeah, all of these are pretty nice. I just really hope that Spain declares their independence. They need to seek some sort of foreign support. I prefer if they did it in between these wars. Okay, so Spain has 96,000 troops. France only has 37,000 troops. Guys, you'd better fight for your independence now. Strange that we haven't gotten any personal unions this whole time. While we're waiting for something to be able to do, let's increase some trust. Hey, you don't have a truce with France, do you? Nope. So I don't know what's holding them back. It might be something to do with... Well, he's an administrator. He's not a diplomat. Now, diplomats are less likely to declare war, even for independence. 1 second here. Sorry. Okay, popular religion, sure. Yeah, when the decline of the clergy wears off, this would put him too high. Kind of eager to do this, but it's only 10. So Tome, do we really care? No, it's just one province. Although we should put that trade power building there. And there. Marker. And let's see. We could add some states in here. Okay, we could in Kamchatka as well. And that's good because it could help us get some more manpower. Because we're still low. I mean, we've got time. We're stuck in a truce here with France for quite some time. Oh, cost us full 50 for violating the Treaty of Tordesillas. So I don't think I'll do that for a while. I mean, eventually we want to get those other ones. And I think we're going to save up for stability. Let's see. Let's mark you as special interest. Okay. Should we do this? Yeah. We'll just get that ahead. Might as well see if we could... Oh, we got a female ruler. No one's going to be interested in that. I think Brandenburg's probably got a lock on this for... Oh, no, I guess not. But we wouldn't be able to sway any of those people. Let's just make sure everyone's, yeah, everyone's at 0. But we should improve relations with a few of these people. Including with Finland. I'm not sure why we still have troops camped out up here. Okay, we're back up to nearly 30,000 manpower. Consolidate these 2 units and send them over here. We're not fulfilling any function over here any longer. So let's take a look at what's going on in the world now. So Cologne has blobbed like crazy up here. Good for them. It's not something you see very often. Tyrol hasn't really pushed their advantage. I mean, they can't as Austria is expanding. I guess they could go into somewhere like Salzburg, but instead they've guaranteed Salzburg. West Africa is pretty much in that same stalemate. In East Africa, we can see Ethiopia hasn't fully taken over the region. Let's see what we're... Okay, how about these guys? Hijaz has basically unified the Arabian Peninsula. Georgia's still doing really well. And they're pushing into Tabaristan here. Okay, this is still a mess. Punjab is still really big. Yeah, let's take that. And now I think we want to go for quality ideas. We could go for quantity, but I mean, we've got a pretty high force limit. I do have too many leaders. That's costing us military points. But I think we'll be okay. Okay, we could get more troops. We can have 34 in the front row. Let's go up to 16. And another 11 troops. I think 24 is sufficient here, but we could build up this. puts us one over, but we'll get that other one as our autonomy ticks down in a few of these provinces. Wait, is that not a state? It's not a state. Okay, these guys. What relations there? Okay, so where were we? Okay, looking at India, Mysore, Orissa. All these same people are still doing well. Ayutthaya is still in control. This is a complete mess with all the different colonists doing their thing. Ming is still in power, and they've pushed a little west. Riyadh is still doing pretty well, but I don't think they're super powerful. They're allied to Russia, so that does give them a defensive strength. Han's unified, but hasn't done anything. And Korea's lost a little land to Ming. They're allied to Ming, though. I don't know what happened there. And this army's too big to be able to support itself, so we'll split it up between these two provinces. And this bodes really poorly for France because we could probably wipe out their army on day one. Well, not the first day, but you know, the first major engagement of the war. And we shouldn't have to worry about any more forced conversions. Yeah, we'll get more tariffs from them. Okay, do you have a center of trade somewhere around here? Okay, so they should be loyal for quite some time. Okay, now we can get more troops, and we can definitely get more ships. So let's get this up to 48. As our army size keeps growing, and get this up to 40. 18, so why don't we just bring this up to 96? We'll just utterly dominate trade. In the English Channel, I think. Yeah, 75% plus whatever we're putting in there right now. Manpower sounds good. Okay. Yeah, everything's going pretty well for us, I think. One thing I'd really like to see different is I'd really like Spain to declare their independence. And they just became loyal. That's crazy. Why? Why would you become loyal? France must have bought it down with something, either development or prestige. I don't think they have much prestige to spend, though. And they have a little. But each and every war now, we're just going to leave them weaker and weaker relative to Spain. Let's see how long this video's been going on. 25 minutes. Okay. And we'll just keep improving relations with our various subjects. Nice, lots of papal influence, so let's go ahead and get our stability up. Bavaria's over. Still got 6 years before we can invade France again. Yeah, sure. Air rivals or enemies with 2 of our allies, so we can't really buddy up to them too much. Sure. The army tradition? Yep, I'll take that. And that will make our army much better quality than it was. Okay, why don't we... we've got too many generals, so... Yeah, minister, but that only gets up to 65, so we'll just take the 100 points. That's fine. And we should be able to get this before the next war with France. And that infantry combat ability of 10% will definitely be welcome. And I know we're probably just over 30 minutes without even checking, but I do want to run it a couple minutes over just to ensure that the next video is more action-packed when we launch our next war. Okay, they're disloyal again. Good. Well, they will be in a month. Yeah, we'll let go. Get a little bit of separatism, that's fine. Yeah, well, look, let me get a little bit of influence, that's fine. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, so we can invade them now. I think... Yeah, they must have stopped migrating. And actually, like, settled. Yeah, they've got manufactories even. So they're not going anywhere. They're no longer a tribal government. Okay, France has no heir. Okay, big thing we want to do now is we are going to become a constitutional monarchy. But, ooh, it actually does have a parliament. So they fixed that bug. Okay, let's see, what can we add in? You can have a seat in parliament. You can definitely have a seat. You can have a seat. You held by the nobility. Okay, we need 12. Let's see, Paris. Paris can have one. This definitely belongs to our burgers. This is all high development, so doesn't already belong to estates. We'll add it in. That's pretty low development. Controlled by the nobility, though. I mean, we could just give everything in Scotland that doesn't belong to an estate. Okay, 3 more. One drink. We could just do this for fun. Yeah, enjoy. It's actually not a bad idea to give some stuff to people. Places that don't have super high development. And the reason why I say that is because if you have to pass a debate and give some people autonomy, then it's good to do it in places that, you know, do it in some of these places that have really relatively low development. Okay, let's do this army and navy tradition. We could lose a little bit of prestige. Definitely going to lose navy tradition first. So like this, 20 autonomy in Reykjavik, that's fine. Then we'll lose army tradition. There's some military points. I mean, 87% chance. Yeah, we'll just let it go. And I think that's the appropriate place to stop this video at 33 minutes.